back to another episode of the Cast Patrol podcast. You're joined as always by myself, Mick, Jimmy and Age. We're fresh off a big weekend in Brisbane for none other than Magic Round. Jimmy, we'll cut to Jimmy now. He's worse for wear. Jimmy, go on.
Mate, feeling under the weather, feeling under the pump.
You don't look well. You got a hoodie on, you got a hat on, you got a jacket on. Normally you wear a T-shirt.
I know, I'm in the hurt locker right now, but the show must go on, as we know. But it was a great weekend, good fun. Had plenty of fun.
And Age, you're wearing a Broncos shirt, but the Denver
Brisbane
Broncos.
Yeah, not the Brizzy Broncos. I love South too much, even though it's hurting right now. That was the only shit thing about Magic Round. The rest was
Should have brought my
insane.
Cows jersey for you.
Yeah, that was the punishment, eh? But
I was supposed to wear it at
you didn't bring it.
the
And
stadium.
yeah, we were too cast to even remember that.
Well done to Jim winning the 5X Derby and the Cast Cup.
Mate, you
Well
got to
done,
be
Jim.
close
Well
at the end, eh?
yeah, we nearly came
Because
back.
I left the stadium.
Yeah, we walked out and then we heard the crowd going off, so we stumbled back in for that last 5 minutes.
Yeah.
Yeah, got close in the end, but yeah, not close enough, obviously.
But yeah, Magic Round one event. I remember last year I had a bit of FOMO not going. I think it's just got to be an annual thing we go to.
Yeah, and we've got to
every
book
now.
it now because, as you know, the flights and tickets, they just get fucking inflated.
Busier and busier. But yeah, we met up with plenty of great content creators. Age, we have a list. We wrote lists because we had to write them down.
Because we were too drunk to remember them all. So we just got to remember this.
Apologies if we forget you.
Yes. Bloody Brilliant Beers. They were probably the first and most remembered people. I think everyone saw them at the Caxton.
Yeah.
Donny Sports, Guru, Random Stats Guy, Supercoach Experience, Hectic Fred, RX Flaxy, Rugby League Realm, Weekly Rubdown, On the Bench podcast, and Winston Neville.
And Supercoach Playbook.
Yes.
Playbook.
Timmy.
Yes.
But yes, we do want to preface that. If our analysis is a little bit off this pod, it's because we're watching from a stadium, no commentary.
Yeah. And we were in the nosebleeds for
Yes.
half of it.
Except for the last game.
Except for the last game. We scammed our way into the premium tickets.
Yeah, that was so good. If we can get that next year, I'd pay extra.
Mate, they'd fucking
100%.
cost you an arm and a leg.
Yeah,
That's
I'd
what-
give my leg, the dodgy leg, 100%. Those seats were mad.
Not the middle leg.
Nah, not the middle leg. That's
Worth too much.
Too beneficial.
Speaking of things worth too much and giving away, Brad Arthur sacked by Parramatta.
Yeah,
Mate.
big news, big news.
The day before his 50th birthday, if you don't mind.
Ouch.
Happy birthday, Brad.
Happy
Happy
birthday.
birthday,
Hurt.
Brad. Unfortunately, you're going to have to let you go.
Yeah, 4 losses in a row. You know, Moses had a big thing to do with that. Then Gutho got injured. Yeah.
It's weird because always around this 49th minute mark, I see all their fans on Twitter talk. 49th minute, they go on a string of shit tries conceded. You look at the Dolphins up in Queensland when they got rolled there, and then it happened on the weekend at Magic Round, and then the weekend before. But yeah, it's a weird one. I didn't realize how long he's actually been at Parra until I looked it up on
Ages.
Wikipedia. 2012, he was interim coach then, official coach since 2014.
12 years.
Jesus.
one grand final.
Like, to put things in perspective,
No,
he
like appearance.
yeah.
yeah
Wait, what do you mean?
he didn't win a
just said-
grand final.
No, yeah, sorry, appearance.
Yeah,
No.
Well, you can't say
they haven't
one
won.
grand
grand
final.
final.
One
Sorry,
grand final.
one grand final appearance.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I was saying off. One Dally M.
Yeah.
He appeared.
Yeah, he was there.
But yeah, he got moved on. But yeah, he was there since like South won the premiership. So I'm almost grown up with Brad Arthur being an Eels coach.
100%. But I think that's the thing. Like, people want results, and if he's been there for that long and hasn't given them a ring, then
Their best
They had
chances
to.
that year, 2022.
yeah, and they
And
just
just-
started
and
too
they-
slow.
Mike
in
South
that
came up
JF.
against a Penrith team that was just too good. The replacements are Michael Maguire, Jason Rolls, Jason Demetriou, Justin Holbrook, Michael Checker. These are all names being floated around by Fox Sports. Do you have anyone in mind that you think would be good suited to the role, or anyone that you think?
I don't think Madge will go since he's coaching the Blues.
Yeah.
Like, he hasn't even had his first game for the Blues as coach.
I
So
don't mind Holbrook.
Holbrook, you reckon? Yeah,
Like, I thought he did well with the Titans.
yeah. I
Like,
think Checker will be a good coach.
he'll
Obviously,
offer something different.
Yeah, it'll be great to get the boys up and about. But I don't know what his NRL knowledge is like.
I think Jason Demetriou would be a great score for Parra, but it might be just too soon.
Too early, yeah.
Too early
soon.
for him.
Well, we'll see how Trent Barrett goes, because if they put some wins together and they somehow make the 8,
Yeah, you
it's
never
a win
know.
for Barrett, and then
You never know. They might keep him, but
and they might keep him on. But
doesn't have the best track record, Barrett. So
no,
we'll see what he does
unfortunately,
there.
Well, this week is going to be Trent Barrett versus Ben Hornsby. I'm sure they would have
Two
been
interim
halves,
coaches.
been halves at some point.
Yeah,
yeah, that is true.
I should have done the research for the pod, but
Yeah.
either it's for Origin, Dragons,
surely.
wherever they played. Other news: Wayne Bennett has signed with South in probably what is the worst kept secret in the rugby league. We all saw it coming.
Yeah,
Yes.
100%. Wayne was always going to come to South, and I think he said it as well. But It's the only win we've had all year, so I'm pretty happy with that. And yeah, keen for Wayne next year.
Yeah,
3
won't be
years.
great.
3 years. That's it.
Are they
Retire
go-
at
they
South.
might set up a retirement home.
Yeah, 100%. At Coogee maybe, I don't know.
No, last
Near
time he was
Heffron
here,
Park.
he
Where
was
was
from. He stayed in Chifley, but
Chifley.
yeah, it's actually wild because Bennett's done such a great job with the Dolphins, taking them to a top 4 without their 2 best forwards, arguably
Yeah.
Flegler and Gilbert. Hammer was out with a hammy for weeks there.
They're playing good footy, the
Very good
Dolphins.
footy.
Yeah,
Like top
they're just
4.
playing Wayne Bennett style footy. You can see it, like safe as houses, complete your sets, simple shape, like it's nothing too flash. And people like Mark Nichols are reaping the rewards.
Yeah.
Gone for 3 tries in a row, so
The
yeah,
goat.
they're a very safe team to watch, and you can tell Wayne's rubbed off on them.
Do Dolphins probably have the same thing that Southborough had, where they go, maybe we should just have Wayne as a coach rather than a succession plan? Because if you look at South, I mean, Jason Dimitri did a great job for 2 years there. Whatever will happen this year didn't happen. And now it's gone back to Wayne. Maybe Dolphins are thinking the same thing. Maybe we should just keep Wayne, but
Yeah, they
too
might
late
be.
now.
They might be regretting it next year or the year after.
Who's going to coach Dolphins next year?
It's Christian Wolf, so
yes.
that's their succession plan.
Yeah, right.
And he was the coach of,
St. Helens.
yes, St. Helens. So, yeah, good on Wayne, and that's something for South Sands to look forward to in 2025. But the Casualty Award continues, boys.
Yeah.
Sydney Roosters.
Every week.
Best player in the last few weeks, I'd have to say. Connor Watson, playing lock, hooker, off the bench, does a job. Jim, you're a diehard Roosters supporter. What can you tell us about Connor Watson missing a month?
And I think, like, for him to come back, he had 2 years off, minimal NRL games. People thought maybe he'd play Cup this year. But yeah, he's come in, and I think they played better with Watson in the team. Like, whether he's at 9 or at 13, I think he offers a lot in attack, makes plenty of tackles in defence. He was probably pushing for an origin spot, to be honest, potentially.
Maybe 14.
He would have been in conversations.
Yeah,
for sure.
100%.
Him, McInnes or Robson, Birdo, one of
Yeah.
them.
And he's done his throat again, I think. So
I think you've done your throat by the sounds of
Oh,
it,
mate, yeah.
Jim Watson,
much.
eh?
But,
yeah,
speaking
similar
of
injury.
Origin, we will be going through our teams. It's later on in the pod. We've got to say it at the
It
start of
is.
the pod.
And we're doing all our teams separately this time.
Yes, because we can't agree.
I don't agree with Mick. His team's terrible.
I don't agree with Jim because Jim's a biased Queenslander. And you can't pick our team for shit.
Yeah.
And the final injury, which will have massive implications in our teams, is Cameron Munster. Looks to re-aggravated that groin. He's going to miss the entire State of Origin
That
series.
looked painful, eh?
It looked horrible.
Looked like he was getting electrocuted on the floor. Like
that
it
must
went
have
through his
just
whole body.
Oh,
Yeah, it looked bad. So yeah, it doesn't surprise me he's out
12
for the whole
weeks?
series. Yeah, because
Yeah,
he was carrying it all year, and then eventually it just went again. So yeah, it's not good. You wouldn't want to rush him back.
As a New South Wales supporter, I don't condone an injury on anyone. Don't wish injury on any player, but it is
Gives
going
us
to be
sniff
nice
now.
not to play Cameron Munster at
Oh,
Origin.
He would have killed us, especially with no Cleary.
He kills us every
It
year.
sort of equals it out a touch.
A touch, yeah.
Touch more.
But let's go through our round 11 review. Age, team that impressed you the most.
Okay, this is an easy one. It's not the Warriors because I think someone's going to go Warriors out of you two, so I'm going to change it up. Raiders, 2 sin bins, still fucking win the game somehow. They were gutsy, and every time Raiders are down and people write them off, we say it every week, they just deliver. So watch out, Chooks. Everyone's going to write them off this week. You never know.
it was a good win from them.
Very good win.
Very good.
Played
What
and
about
what a
you
way to
boys?
start off Magic Round. Jim, who are you going?
I'm going to go with the Warriors. No
Oh,
SJ,
there we go.
no RTS, players out of position. But yeah, like Age, there was another gutsy effort to beat the Panthers, who've been playing good footy recently. Couple of decisions, refereeing decisions that didn't go their way, the Warriors, that I thought were pretty stiff, but they managed to get the win. So good on them.
And wasn't the crowd
Everyone
loving
wrote them
it?
off as well. So
That sin bin helped them though. That switched their momentum massively.
massively, like
And
bang bang after half
they were
time.
actually like picking him out. Like they were finding the block run every time.
Short ball.
Straight through.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then Edwards obviously missed the goal. And then the crowd went wild.
Absolutely
head.
ballistic.
Everyone wanted to see him lose.
Yeah.
I've gone Melbourne Storm from the very start of the game. I think they were just too dominant over the Para Eels. And to do it without Hughes and Pappenhausen, I think says a lot about the Melbourne Storm. They probably copped slack from last week when they lost against the Nico Hines-less Sharks.
Yeah.
And I think they proved them why they're still a top contender. And they
That was
look
like the only one that wasn't a close game.
yeah.
The rest of them were all
blowouts.
very close. And that
was a
one just,
blowout.
fuck, they
At one
pumped
point,
him.
they had Meaney and Anderson in the halves.
Yeah.
Yeah. And they had
They were just-
Anderson and Wishart for the whole time as well.
Yeah, when
after money
Munster
went
went
out.
off. So
And they still smashed them. So, yeah, that was pretty impressive.
Well, that probably carries on to my player that impressed me the most. It was Harry Grant. I think, like I said, no Pappy, no Hughes and no Munster for pretty much half the game. He stepped up big time. 2 tries, a try assist, started the onslaught of points for Melbourne. And as a New South Wales fan, it couldn't have come at a worse time for us. He's just played himself straight back into form, and it's his best game of the season by far.
Yeah,
Scary.
Harry's a wizard, and when everyone's out, he lifts even more.
Yep.
Yeah, Harry's an absolute freak. Speaking of good hookers, mate, my player of the week, Paul Roach for the Waz.
Mate, you were in my ear the whole game.
I was.
Saying,
I was.
How
in his
good's
ear.
Roach? He's a gun. He's a fucking gun. So
Mate, for a bloke who's only played a handful of NRL games, for him to get out there, Egan's gone down. Mate, his service out of dummy half was good. Made plenty of tackles in the middle. I thought, he was probably one of the Warriors' best, I'd say.
yeah, definitely up there.
He was definitely up there. So, Paul Roach, unfortunately, didn't make the team this week, which is weird.
Didn't make the team.
Nah, 18th man.
What? Surely he's going to be a late swap.
Mate,
there.
surely.
Wait, so who they're playing at
What was
hooker?
Webster
Lussick.
watching?
Freddie Lussig's back.
Wow.
Surely you leave Roach after that performance.
Mate, I don't know. Stiff for
Yeah,
Roach.
look out for a late change, maybe. Who knows?
That was my player.
Yeah, Armstrong impressed me. He was so fast watching him live. Like, he's got speed to burn, scored a hattie, replacing Ponga perfectly.
Yeah.
I think how many have they won in a row now?
Like
3 or 4?
3 or 4, yeah.
Yeah, so-
Like I
doing
said
a-
weeks
he's doing a
ago,
great
no
job.
Ponga, no problems.
Yeah, definitely no problem right
proving
now.
a handful, isn't he, Armstrong?
He looks very good in attack.
Yeah.
All right, shall we get on to our round 12 preview? Or
Let's
do,
do
you,
it.
or do you want to do Origin teams? What tickles your fancy?
Nah, save Origin to the end.
Oh, all
Yeah,
right, we'll get him.
Tease
We'll get
a
him.
bit.
All right, let's do the tips. So, Jimmy's still our competition leader. Couldn't tell
Yes.
you how many points because we haven't done the tally yet. Because
Yeah.
They're
It-
winning
we-
by a couple now.
yeah, you're winning.
I was winning by a couple last week.
Maybe a few now. I
Hey,
think
don't
you got
stress,
next one.
mate. South
Mick
will,
tips
South
South.
will finally win the week.
It's always
tips
because
out.
Mick tips out, so then I
So
just
you're
get
just
one
going
up
to
on
gain
him.
one at least
Every
every
week.
week.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
And I'm chasing, I'm going backwards. So
You're in
yes,
trouble.
I'm in big trouble. Might have to replace my column with gnocchi.
Oh, I don't
Yeah,
mind
mate,
that.
I
Let's
don't
put
mind
gnocchi-
that at all.
Speaking of
Just
gnocchi,
sack me.
that was one of our most watched videos of
Mate, she's
the
an
year,
absolute
if not
freak.
ever.
She is better than us, especially at tipping.
I'm a bit off her, though.
You reckon? Why?
She went south,
She did go south.
which
she
was
should have
just
tipped
ridiculous.
I mean,
would've
it's
tipped
it's
cows.
ages, dog. It's biased.
Yeah,
It
it is
is.
biased. We've been luring her and training her like since she was a little pup. So
Yeah.
She
I don't
knows.
blame her. But yeah, 1 million views on Facebook and nearly 1 million on TikTok. It
That's
went
wild.
off.
And
Huge.
like people at Magic Round were coming up saying, "Oh, your dog's a wizard!" Like,
Yeah, she's picking like 4 out of 4 and stuff. Like crazy.
and please do not put money on gnocchi. Someone said they lost $1,500 on a
Bro,
multi for
everyone
gnocchi.
in the comments was like they're putting multis on gnocchi. Or
Please
they're
do not
changing their
put
tips to follow
gnocchis on
gnocchi.
multi.
Gamble responsibly, please.
Please do not.
Please.
All right,
Don't
let's
do
kick
it.
things off. Bulldogs taking on the Dragons on the Thursday night game. Who are you going and why?
Go on the Dargans because the team off the bye has won 6 of the last 8 weeks.
I'm with you, Age. I'll be going the Dragons too. I watched the Dogs.
They were very disappointing.
I don't know. I really want the Dogs to do well, but they've disappointed me now. 2 weeks in a row, I think.
With 2 sin bins in their side, I know they played better in that period, but 2 tries
Mate,
before
you'd
that was
expect them
soft.
to when it's 13 v 11.
Yeah, and then I thought the momentum was changing and they just couldn't win the game.
And I
So
do
it's a bit
like your stat
disappointing.
fresh off a bye. And Dragons with Shane Flanagan have been playing some very consistent footy.
Bulldogs have copped the draw. They've both seen like 3 bye teams in a row or something.
And they've just played Magic Round, a short turnaround
Short
straight
turnaround,
into
yeah.
it.
Thursday night footy, yikes.
I'm going to go to the Dogs
Why?
at home. I don't know about the Dragons. I'm still not convinced with them.
Yeah, I guess it is a 50-50.
Like, it's one of those games. Look, if either team wins, like, you're not going to be like,
Yep.
that's a surprise.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
So,
yeah, it'll be close in the betting for sure.
Dogs at home.
Okay, Cowboys, Tigers. Jimmy, we know what you're picking. Mick, who are you going to tip?
I will be going the Cowboys with Jimmy. Tigers have lost 6 in a row now. Nothing really impressed me against the Dolphins.
I think it's 7, the Tigers.
7.
Yeah.
Was it 6 last week?
6
Now it's
last
7.
week.
I
So
think
Benji
I,
might be the next coach.
I
to
saw
get
the
that.
bus actually down the
Yeah,
What-
so-
what's happening with the bus?
So
So-
last time we spoke, the bus was stuck up the hill. Wheels were off.
It was only had the left front wheel.
No, I thought they were all off
No,
last week.
it had the front and left
Flat
one, but it was
tyre
like
though, right?
going down a little bit.
Yeah.
And then now it's completely off.
Yeah.
And it's just fucking going back.
What's happening
down
to the bus? Is
opposite
it
way.
sliding down the hill
Yeah,
now?
back down.
Fuck. Do you reckon it'll
I
flip
may have
over?
saw it on the way home, but
Do you reckon it'll flip over or something?
mate, I don't know. Hope not for
Fuck,
Benji's
the
sake.
bus is fucked, honestly.
Well, he's gone row. He's picked a couple of youngsters in the back line,
Yeah.
so he's chopping and changing his team. But Yeah, they're in some trouble. The
Yeah,
Tigers.
very young team. It's going to take a lot of time, and this is not the year.
It's a very inexperienced back line.
Hey, look, it's an improvement from last year somehow, but still, I'm glad they're in the comp because South will not be getting the spoon
It's
because
great
of the
for
Tigers.
South. It's one of our only chances
South
to avoid
versus
that
Tigers.
spoon.
Oh no.
So
Hey,
who
we
you
got to worry
tipping?
about ourselves. We got to
Cows?
start winning.
Cows. Yeah.
Cows. Manly taking on the Storm in the Battle of Brooksvale.
Yeah. Battle of Brooksvale.
Brooksvale.
Storm won 6 of the last 8 against Manly. I'm going to go with Storm. I think they can still manage without Munster. Wishart's been good. And the way they smashed the Eels last week, I can't see them decreasing by too much.
I'm gonna go Manly.
Yeah.
Back at home. They were disappointing against the Raiders a couple weeks ago, but I thought they were good last week against Brisbane.
I feel like Brizzy just didn't put the foot down.
But they
They
just stayed in the game. The Manly.
did.
Like
Yeah.
they defended
They're a
well.
tough
and
team.
They were in the game.
And Cooler at fullback slots straight in. I mean, it's
Yeah.
no turbo, but still does a great job.
Cooler was really good.
He looked good in attack.
Age
but-
wished him well on the Friday before the game.
Yeah, well, I had him in my Supercoach team. I
Here we
just
go.
got him in this week. And I saw him, the whole Manly team walk past. And at the end, Cooler, I'm like, hey, Cooler, how you going, bro? And he's like, good, bro. I'm like, good luck today. He's like, yeah, cheers. And I'm like, I got you in Supercoach this week. And he sort of just laughed and walked off.
And Jimmy and I just went, ouch.
I actually felt sick.
And you're like, you're going to curse him. And he still managed to get 79 and had a good game. So, yeah, love Cooler.
But yeah, I think Manly at home, back at Brooksvale, like we said.
If
Battle of
Storm, if
Brookvale.
Storm didn't have Hughes coming back, I'd probably be leaning towards Manly. But I still think Hughes might get ruled out, bear in mind. But
Really?
I'm going to take it on the chance that he plays. Yeah, that you don't come back from a calf after 1 week. Not
Who's
the
going to
way
play in the
he's
half?
So, who you tipping, Mick?
I'm going to go Storm.
Going Storm still.
But if Hughes gets ruled out, I'm going Manly, but I know I'm locking in Storm,
Yeah.
if that makes sense to everyone. Next game, Raiders taking on the Roosters. I think it's a bit of a no-brainer for us. Roosters.
Man, they're playing good
like-
footy.
As I said before, every time someone rides off the Raiders, they deliver. And at home, it's going to be tough for the Chooks. But Manu comes back in. Their team's too good for me to tip against them.
What do you think of Radley in the second row,
That
Nafua
was
White
weird.
to lock?
That was so weird.
He's playing a bit of mind games there, isn't he?
Well, like White didn't even play first grade last week.
I reckon they're listening.
Teammate?
I reckon they're listening to the Levels podcast because they mentioned, especially Willie, said that Radley ruins their attack when he's at lock.
So you reckon he was?
I reckon
Radley lost them
Robbo
the
is
game?
listening to Levels on his way to work
Yeah,
before Tuesday team list. And
Yep.
he's like, "Fuck, you're right, Willie," and he just swapped it.
and then Watson got ruled out. He's like, "Fuck."
He's got, who do I play at lock?
White.
Got to get White back in. White was good. I don't know why. He
Yeah,
got
I don't know why he
dropped.
got dropped.
That
No,
was
White
a joke
was good.
to start with, but
I think the concerning thing with the Roosters, they conceded 38 points,
yeah.
which is very unlike them. Like they're usually
But
very,
against a very good Sharks team, who
very
can
good
attack.
Sharks team, but 38 points.
Yeah,
And they scored 30. So maybe it was just the way the game was flowing, just
Maybe.
points galore.
yeah.
Yeah. But Sharks, yeah, they're obviously in good form. But yeah, I think Roosters will win this one.
Yeah, they won 7 of the last 11 versus Raiders, so I will stay with Roosters, but I wouldn't mind an upset happening there, especially as South fans.
I'll be going with the Roosters, and Manu scored 5 in his last 4 games against the Raiders. So chuck him in
Yes.
if you want that. Next game, Sharks taking on the Panthers. I think if Cleary was there, we'd be talking about game of the round. This still might end up being game of the round, but
Yeah.
I'm going to lean towards the Sharks. Panthers losing to the Warriors, bit of concerning signs. Not saying it was their halves' fault. Cole and Luai, it's no Cleary and Luai.
No. When was the last time Penrith were outsiders in a game?
This
It would
could
be, honestly,
this could be
we could be going back a
Like
couple
this
years.
is
take away a buy round maybe.
Yeah, take away
like
bye
this could
rounds.
be like we're talking years
Yep.
Yeah,
since they were outsiders. Like
Yeah.
Sharky's favourites here.
yeah. Sharks are in good form. Like they're shooting
Like
for
they're
8.
the real deal.
Shooting for 8 in a row. They beat the big teams now. They're not flat track bullies.
Yeah.
Nico
To be fair, I
Hines
think-
pushing for an origin
I
spot.
think it was Roosters at Allianz.
This year.
Yeah, because remember someone was out, Cleary or something again.
Oh, maybe.
But it's very rare to see Panthers
Very
rare.
outsiders.
Yeah.
In saying that, they have won 6 of the last 7 versus Sharks, and I'm happy to take the upset. Can't believe I'm saying this. Penrith Panthers
Wow.
as an upset.
Wow.
So yeah, that before that sin bin, they were looking good to win that game. So I think we can forgive, and you never see Panthers lose 2 in a row. So
There you
that's,
go.
that's my concern.
I'll
for
be going
Sharks.
Sharks. I think they're
Yeah.
they're showing their form. Nico Hines is in career best form, which is crazy because he's won a Dally M. So
It's
I
playing
think I'm
for
just
an
going to be
origin
going
jumper
Sharks
as well.
Yeah,
I'm a
exactly.
bit worried Nico's just going to rest his body, you know? Origin coming around, doesn't want to get injured.
Probably wants
He's
to have a
already
good
locked
game.
in. He's already locked in.
Is he?
Guaranteed. No Moses this week. We have no halfback.
Ooh, you don't want to say
Who's
that.
our
You
halfback
put the
option?
mock on him now.
That's what I'm saying. I reckon he's going to rest himself. He doesn't want that hammy to give it a little tweak or anything.
Yep.
Yeah.
That
Well,
adds up.
Fair enough, mate.
That adds up.
Sharkies.
Yeah, Panthers.
Sharkies. Rabbitohs taking on the Eels. Bear in mind, we've got to mention this is Indigenous Round as well.
Yes,
So
it is
correct.
Indigenous
pretty
round.
good. The Rabbitohs have only lost one game at Indigenous Round since its inception in the NRL.
That was last year.
It was last year.
Yeah.
And it could also be the same fixture that was the downfall of our season.
Yeah.
So
Bad omen.
what I'm
Is
thinking
that what you're trying to say?
is,
Or good omen?
like a roller coaster. We've just gone down the roller coaster, right? Down. We're doing
When's
a
it
full
gonna
loop.
Is
come
this
back
since
up,
round
mate?
11 last
Round
year?
11 last year, we're on this fucked roller coaster. It's doing loop-de-loops. Our coach falls off, unfortunately, JD.
Yeah.
We picked up a new one, Wayne, on the way. Injuries galore. They're all falling
They
out.
all fell off.
But the end of the roller coaster is ending, and it's this round.
Is this like the Tigers
And we
bus, but the South roller coaster?
yeah, the South roller coaster.
Jesus. Or
And
the
then-
Rabbitohs roller coaster. That has
Rabbitohs
a better
roller
ring to
coaster.
it. Yeah.
So then we get off the roller coaster, and it's done. The ride, the fun ride's over. The scary ride. It was just a ride. No one got hurt.
Jesus, that's a yarn
What's
and
the
a half.
losing streak for South at the moment?
Six
Six
losses.
losses
Because
in
last
a row.
week it was 5x.
Yeah.
Now
that's
it's
right.
6x. I'm going to say 7x.
Just
I'm
Wow.
going Eels.
Same. I'm going Para.
I'm not impressed with the way we're defending, and our forwards are still not going forward. Besides Tallis Duncan, he had a great game. Very
Probably had his
impressed with
best
Tallis.
game of his career.
Yeah, still doesn't get a start though, somehow.
Yeah, I can't believe he's not starting, eh?
Mate, I'd start him, maybe left second row, outside Jackie Wyden, running that line.
Yeah, Wyden the
Play him
halves.
80 minutes,
Yeah.
because Wyden's in the half now. So, yeah, that's what I would do with Tallis. Rabbits do have a good record against Eels, though. We've won the last 4 at A-Core against Eels, and I think 6 out of the last 7 versus them. So, Mick, you're going to tip South, I'm guessing?
I'm tipping the Rabbitohs. Last week, my reasoning was Dion, a lot of experience at halfback.
He's not there
He's
this
not
week,
there,
maybe,
so
in the team
a bit
list.
cut. But now we've got Cody Walker with a bit more experience at halfback. So I'll be going him
For Cody
for Cody. Good
Okay.
for Cody.
and
Yeah.
Jimmy.
And it's also Indigenous round, and
Yeah.
Rabbitohs do it best. So
Mate, I'm going to go Parramatta. Can't tip South.
that's, look, I understand as an outsider that doesn't like Rabbitohs how you could see it and tick your tips that way.
Mate.
Broncos Titans. Broncos have won 4 of the last 5 games versus Titans. Does anyone see that staying at 4?
Yeah, BKR.
That's
I'll
not
be
BKR.
going
Clarkie.
the
Clarkie,
Broncos.
yeah. Bronx.
Bronx.
Yeah, I'm going Bronx. I do like the way Titans are playing though. They're playing much better, but
They're in the fight.
yeah, I think they'll be in the fight and then they might just fade away towards the last 20. As we
Broncos
Do you reckon
playing
Kelly scored that?
almost close
Sorry.
to full strength. Sorry, Jim.
Yeah.
No, that's all right. Sorry, mate.
What'd you
No,
say?
I
Sorry?
don't think Kelly scored that.
I was asking about Kelly.
I think there was a little bubble. Yeah. What do you think?
Don't know. Well, he come out and said,
I was about to say, I don't even know, because he was on the pokies the time the game was on. So I'm not sure if he, if he even saw Kelly.
Did
put
Jimmy
it
even
down.
watch any games of footy?
I don't think he did.
mate, I was there. I was chewing your ear off about Roach.
Yeah, that's the only thing I remember you saying. Fuck, Paul Roach, bro. He's been killing it.
Yeah, I'm going Broncos.
Yeah, Broncos for me.
Speaking of Roach, you got Warriors and
Yes.
Dolphins.
Come on.
Dolphins have never beat the Wards, and they've never won a game outside of Australia.
The Dolphins.
Yeah,
Have they travelled to New Zealand?
once. Go Media Stadium, which they're also playing again this Sunday.
Right.
And yeah, they've never won outside of Australia. So I'll be tipping the Warriors. It will be a close one though. What are you guys going with?
Mate, just quietly, how good's a 4 p.m. Sunday Arvo game in New
Is
Zealand?
it?
It is.
Ooh, that's very good.
Like, I don't think I've ever seen that.
No, they're usually Saturday.
Like 2 p.m. or something on a
Yeah.
Sunday. Like never a
Finally get the
4.
last game.
Finally get the last
Those
game.
Dolphins, decent fixture to watch.
Yeah.
That'll be a good game. Looking forward to it. I'm going to go the Dolphins. I love what they're doing. Fins up. Hammer is humming
Yes.
just in time for Origin.
How fast is that bloke watching him live?
Oh, fuck,
Mate,
so
when
good.
he made that break, it was insane. Coming
Second
back from
gear.
a hammy injury as well.
Oh, so good.
Second gear.
And then Bennett, all the noise about South is out now, so you can relax.
Yep.
Put the feet up, get another win.
So you're not on the bandwagon.
No, I'm actually off the bandwagon.
Fair enough. Mick?
I'll be going the Dolphins away from home. I don't like Warriors' track record at Go Media this year. They've been up and down, so I think we'll be sticking with the Dolphins.
Yep, that is fair. And that's our tips for round 12. Boys, let's do it.
Yes,
State
I'm
of
excited.
Origin.
That's why I just wanted to skim past
State
it.
of Origin.
Now we're
It's getting
here.
picked
Origin.
this Sunday, right?
Yeah,
But
this
we're going to
Sunday.
pick it for you now, our
So,
teams.
just to preface, this team is who we want in our team, not
Yes.
who we think might get predicted.
Not predicted
and
lineups.
picked.
It is what we would do as coach. So, kicking us off with the Queenslander himself, do New South Wales back five for us.
My back five.
What is your back five for New South Wales?
I've gone Tedesco at fullback, To'o and Suoli'i on the wings, Crichton and Ramian.
Okay.
Okay.
A couple of debutants in there.
I have gone, like you, Jim, Tedesco, To'o as my 1 and 2. I've gone Crichton at number 3. I've gone Latrell Mitchell. You didn't put Latrell there. I still think he's our best centre to offer.
Yeah.
And I've gone Addo Carr on the wing instead of Suoli'i. So 2 changes over our teams.
Yeah, I've gone a bit different. Dylan Edwards, the best player in the comp at the moment, bar that missed goal. I'm going to forgive him. I'd love to have him in my team. He would do everything, all the little things correct, run all day, can do a try assist, can score a try. I love Edwards, and I would be picking him now, starting this Madge era. He's got a lot to offer. To'o Adokar on the wings. I'm going Crichton and Ramian in my centres. I think Ramian, he was scouted a few weeks ago as a bolter. He's been playing good ever since. And I think all the injuries have led to him making his debut.
My problem is I don't mind picking Ramian if you had someone next to him that's like, holy fuck, we have to play this guy. I don't think Queensland look at Critter in the form that he's in and go, holy fuck, we got to play him.
Yeah.
I think
Critter is playing good, though. He had a good
he's
game
playing
last
very
week.
good, but I don't think you look at him and go, holy fuck. Like, I think
Yeah.
they would rather come up against Ramian and Critter than Latrell and
Yeah.
Turbo.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, I just don't think Trell would even want to play Origin, to be fair.
Hey, I'm saying
think-
I'm picking
Yeah,
him.
yeah, you're gonna pick him.
I'm not saying he doesn't
You're
want
going
to
to be
play.
like, Trell, you're going to play? He's like, nah, sorry, Mick.
Okay,
he's
sweet.
gonna-
I'll scratch him out and then I'll put.
Then you pick
Oh, can't tell you.
Burden centres.
There's a bit of reshuffle, yeah.
Oh,
It
okay.
but
No,
yes,
centre.
Anyway, let's go to our halves. Let's go to our
shit.
halves.
Yes.
I'm going Birdo and Hines.
Yeah, same
Hines
as-
is locked in the 7. It's either Birdo or Luai. I think I'm over Luai. He's playing good, though, but I'm going to give Burden a run.
I would have wanted to see Moses named this week to get a run
Nah,
before,
he won't play
but
now. You
he
can't.
won't
He's not
play
Joey
now.
Johns. He's not
No
coming
way.
back from one
So-
game.
I've gone Hines as well. I think that's the obvious
Yeah.
one with everyone. I was going to go Moses. He's out. I was thinking about Burden. Then Walker turned up against the Cowboys. And it actually reminded me he was the man of the match in last year's game 3. I think when you got someone like Hines, I think you need a bit more of an organizer, which I think Cody does that a bit more than Burden at times. And Burden plays a bit more. I mean, they're both playing off the cuff, don't get me
Yeah.
wrong. But I think Walker, with that experience of actually being in the halves and playing there for some time, has that relationship with Madge, gets him the nod. But if,
I think Cody will need one big game against Eels. I think he's just one big game away.
yeah, I think he needs
Well,
to.
this is it this week.
I think he needs to tell
Whoever
the Eels
plays
up.
the best
and he can get
game.
picked.
Yeah. Yeah.
They will get
This
picked.
week tells a lot. Remember last year, Bradman Best towed up the Dogs and then got picked. So, yeah, a lot will tell this week.
And then in the front row, Jim, who you got in the forward pack? Are you doing the forward pack? Is that what
Yeah,
we're doing?
we'll do the whole forward pack.
Okay, go the whole forward
Yeah.
pack. Go.
So I'm doing 8 to 13. So
Yep.
I've got Haas, Coruscant, Jake Trbojevic.
I think we all had that.
We all have the exact
let's keep
same.
going.
So
Yep.
no Robson, we've scratched Robbo.
Nah, Coruscant, he deserves
I think
it.
Coruscant just over Robbo. And then I've got Olakawatu, Angus Crichton, and Azayo.
Okay.
I've got the same second row as you. So I've got the same forward pack as you, Jim. I think
well, there you go.
Crichton's been playing so good.
Oh,
He'll get a
mate.
spot on the left, and that
yeah.
means Olak on the right.
Olak on the right,
Where they're
yeah.
playing for club, both damaging. Mick, what are you going
I've
to do?
got Angus Crichton as well. My only change is I've gone Liam Martin starting and then your Olakwatu off the bench.
Yeah.
So let's get to the bench. My 14 to 17, McInnes. Have we all got McInnes?
Yeah,
Yeah.
McInnes 14 can cover.
I've got Barnett
and-
15 to make his debut. I think he's playing some good footy.
Yep.
Yep.
Aggressive, enforcer, plays big minutes.
And I also think New South Wales probably lacks a bit on the front row department of like tried and tested guys.
Yeah.
So next I'm going with Olak. Who are you guys going with your bench second
Has
row?
to make his debut.
Liam
I'll
Martin.
be gutted.
Liam Martin.
Yeah, Liam Martin also
bench.
gets a bench spot for me.
Yep.
And then we've all gone a bit rogue
This
on this
last
one.
spot can be anyone.
So this is a front rower spot we sort of established.
Forward, front. I'm probably going to
Some
lean
sort
for a
of
front
forward.
rower.
Jim, who are you going?
Mate, I'd love to see Terrell May at Origin.
Wow.
In the arena. Big T May. He's, I don't know, he's gone to another level this year. You know, we saw a glimpse of it last season. But yeah, he's playing good footy. He can ball play. You know, he does that pass on the weekend.
Yeah, he's actually got good hands on him for a big fella.
Yeah, like he can, ball play. So big body.
Yeah.
I think he'd
Good work
love
rate.
love the Origin arena. So yeah,
Yeah, that's a
hopefully.
bit left field, but I don't mind that one. I'm going to go Big Hazelton I
Hazo.
want a 30-minute stint from him, and I just want one try. He's going to
Near the
punch
line,
through.
like he just got.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, he doesn't have to play big minutes. You got other people like McInnes, Barnett, Liam Martin who can cover the minutes.
Yeah.
Come on, 30 minutes, 20 minutes, I don't care.
30 minutes at Origin.
Mate,
That's
that's
for
it.
a lot.
20, 30 minutes, score a try.
Less. You're giving
That's
him
it.
12 minutes to score a try
Mate,
and then off.
I don't care, just score the
Reefing.
try.
Yeah. I'm going Stefano Utakamanu. I think he's been one of the better props and informed this to start the season, nevertheless. And he's tried and tested. He's played a game at least.
He's played a game.
Notable mentions for those forwards that I just couldn't put myself to do, like Junior Barlow.
Yeah.
I don't know if he can go back there.
Huddy Young.
Hudson
Playing
Young was
good.
around.
He might be,
Yeah.
he might be a sniff. Jacob Saifiti's been good recently. Before his
Chaser.
injury, he came back and scored. Try assist.
That's what I mean. It's just that it's that point where it's like,
Yeah.
oh, it's so close, but
Yeah.
you're not getting picked. Sorry.
Yeah.
Let's do the Queenslanders. Jim, do you want to start with your back five?
Yep.
So I
So
think-
I've gone Reece Walsh at fullback, Coates, Cobbo on the wings, and Hammer and Holmes at centre.
I've gone exactly the same. I like that. It's very stiff for Talangi, who played pretty much every game
Played
last year.
all three last year,
and
but
he
I
was
think
very good defensively.
him coming back from injury and only having a few games probably
Yeah.
rules him out.
That hammy injury
Yeah.
was
'Cause
not,
only
not
he's-
good timing for him.
No, it wasn't. And Cobbo's been good all year,
And Coates has been a freak.
even though he's played centre. But
Yeah.
All good guys. You want me to say my back five?
Oh,
Or you don't give a fuck.
yeah, and our halves, Jim. No, okay.
No, I've gone the exact same, except instead of Cobbo, I've gone Talangi, just for the fact that Cobbo's played centres the whole year. He'll still do a job, but Talangi was picked throughout the whole series by Slater. And
it was
he
very
seems to
good.
love him. So
just seeing Cobbo's X factor though, it's someone that like you sort of need in your team.
Yeah.
because he can break up that Origin arena, and he's done it on the wing. But yeah, can go either way. there.
Exactly, I
We'll
think,
see if Slater rewards the
the,
loyalty.
the team for Queensland sort of picks itself, barring a few people. So
Yeah, just
halves, Did and Cherry. Anyone
yeah,
else?
I've gone Deard and Cherry.
I'm not going Dearden.
Wow.
I'm going Ezra Mam.
Okay.
I reckon he's someone that can just split the game, speed. He can do something freaky. You got Cherry who can control it as long as Mam's there. Support, make a break. Yeah, and we showed in the grand final that he can play those big games.
Yeah,
I'm
okay.
going Mam, but it's a toss of the coin.
Perfect. What about your 8, 9, 10, Jim?
My 8, 9, 10, Collins, Hunt, Cotter.
Yep. We've got the
think
exact
that's-
same.
Yep, that's probably the 8, 9, 10 that Slater will pick.
Yep. And then back row and lock, I've gone Sewer, Jaden Sewer, Nanai, and Paddy Carrigan at 13.
I've also gone Sewer. He's going to get a redemption call up.
Yep.
Feed is going to be there. Carrigan's 13 for me.
I have gone Carrigan as well at lock, but I've gone a mix of both your back rows. I've gone for Feeder and Nanai.
Nice.
So I've gone a bit of brute force and try scoring.
Onto the bench. Everyone's got Harry Grant at 14, I'm assuming.
Yep.
Lock,
If not, you can jump off the potty.
Yep, 100%.
Yep. I've got Fafita at 15, coming off the bench.
I got Sewer 15.
And I've got Nanai.
So
So
we
we've all picked them in different positions.
Yeah,
pretty
it's
much.
pretty
Yeah.
much what we did with Martin and all
Yeah.
in
That's
the
it.
team. Who we gone for our 16, which is pretty much a prop
This
position.
one's hard because they actually lack a bit of depth here in this.
So
this
the
position.
options that you're
They've
probably
got a
looking
fair
at,
few injuries.
Yeah.
you're probably looking at 40,
40,
Arrow,
Welch or Arrow.
Welch.
Is there anyone else?
I mean, Flegler was in the conversation till he got injured.
now he's
Gilbert
injured.
would have probably played that slot.
Yeah, Gilbert
I
would have
think I'm going to
played.
go with Welch just for the experience, and he's been all right. Like Arrow's injury, I don't want to pick him because he's carrying that shoulder injury, and Foddy's been out of form besides that round 10 game he had. I'm going to go Welch.
Does he go like? Yeah, I'm going to go Welch, but I was just
I'll be going Welch too.
tossing it up. Like, does he go Lukey or someone to debut off the bench?
Ooh, I don't think his form warrants it. At
Like
the
just
moment.
someone like,
Maybe Max Plath, give him a jersey.
well, like maybe too early.
A bit
for
early,
player.
maybe next
I
year.
I would consider that, but at number 17, we've all got the same person. We got Hopgood, and I don't think you can afford to not have a prop off you, like a genuine out and out 8 or 10.
Because
off you.
Cotter
Yeah.
plays big minutes and Carrigan plays big minutes.
Yeah, but you do need that one prop because
the
Hopgood will go
rotation.
in the middle and probably with Welch or
Yeah.
whoever else they pick. So
So there are our teams. I can't wait to post them on Instagram and get told I have CTE or something.
yeah, you're gonna get roasted.
Oh, exactly. There's always dribblers everywhere. You can't pick it right. So that's our teams.
Something else we didn't pick right. Tryscorer Tryfecta.
Ooh, not good
Last
again.
week,
three.
Mick had Asako. Jimmy had Talangi. I had Cobbo.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, Cobbo made so many breaks, just couldn't
I
score.
was thinking Talangi scored, but no, it was Braden Burns.
Yeah, Burns scored.
Burns scored a
But
double.
Talangi
double.
did the assist, yeah.
Yeah.
Thanks, Braden.
Who are you going this week, Mick?
I'm going.
why?
I'm going the Holmes train.
Why?
I think he's played pretty average the last few weeks, and I think this is his chance to
To put the ball down.
put the ball down for one,
Yep.
Yeah.
and two, tower up the Tigers, who are currently apparently up a hill
Some
going backwards.
Inexperienced centers there surely gets a try.
Exactly. So
I do like that.
You're probably going up against top 3 centre to
Yeah.
yeah.
Bottom 3 probably.
I didn't say it. That's you, Age. That's on you.
Well, I'm going AJ. He's due a try. He's been injured. Did he score last week? He scored, didn't he?
He'd scored. He's only scored 2 tries for the year, surprisingly.
Yeah.
And Age, I'll tickle
he's
your
due a big
pickle
game. He's due
a
a
little
big
more. A little bit more.
Tell me
If
more.
he scores 1 try,
Yeah.
he goes to equal second on the all-time try scorers list with Billy Slater. If he scores 2, he goes above him.
I reckon he jumps
Wow.
Slater. Because if you look
This
at
week-
if you look at his recent games versus Eels, I think it was like 2 tries, 3 tries. He scored 9 tries in the last 4 versus Eels.
Would you like to change your tip? AJ dominates Eels?
AJ dominates, but Eels still beat us, so we can't defend.
Okay.
Yeah, so AJ scoring for me. Jim, who are you picking?
I'm going to go Dean Mariner.
You can't pick yourself.
No,
Jim.
that's insider trading.
That was one of the terms and conditions. You can't pick yourself
Yeah, I know.
to score.
Unfortunately, he shaved the mo, so it doesn't look like me anymore.
Yeah.
Which
Maybe
is
you
a
have to
shame.
shave the mo with him.
Nah, I can't do that.
So you're picking.
But yeah,
Mariner?
he's scored 9 tries in 9 games this
Yeah.
season. He's a try scorer. Loves a chip
on
and
that
chase.
right wing.
Loves
Free-
a chip and
free
chase.
money.
Free money.
Yeah, I like it.
Beautiful.
So just going over Holmes, AJ, and Mariner. That's the trifecta this week. Fill up the fridge. If you don't know and you're new, front rowers only. Mm-hmm. No locks, no second rowers. Last week, Mark Nichols.
I landed
The
it
goat.
finally,
The
live,
goat.
live in flesh.
How
That's,
many has he scored in a row now?
that's 2 in a row.
Fuck, he's good.
He loves it.
He's such a good forward.
Mm.
Still going, the GOAT. Jimmy went Tarpany. Copped
No
an
good.
injury. AFB.
No good.
Didn't play his best for myself.
Play back row.
Yeah, he's playing a bit of back row. They try to use him in like close to the line, but yeah, no luck there. I'm going Nichols this week, 3 in a row. I love a front rower to get a hat trick of tries.
Okay.
What are you guys doing?
Mick?
I've genuinely had zero thought into this. I literally looked at the first game. I saw Dragon Dog. I said I want a front row from that game, and I said Hame Sele.
Okay.
Don't fear, Sele's here.
Literally,
When was the last time Sele scored in the NRL?
honestly, couldn't tell you. I haven't done the research. Don't take this as gambling or betting advice because I've literally just gone first game.
Yeah.
Hame Sele.
I'm going to go Nas in the Battle of Brookvale.
Nice.
Off the
Big
bench.
crash play.
Yeah, he's been pretty quiet recently, but hopefully he can jag one this week.
Who's he running at?
Oh, whoever's in the middle. Who's hooker?
Gordon.
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 Going to run over Gordon.
Oh, poor Gordy.
Poor Gordon.
Feel bad for Gordy.
All right, listener questions for this week. First one at a mini 22. Who's your rookie of the year at the moment?
Ooh, I think my top 3 is Iro, Armstrong, and Galvin in any of those order.
Fuck, Ethan Strange. Must play golf.
Don't want Ethan Strange. Sorry,
There's a
mate.
few good rookies, eh?
Jeez.
Nah,
What about someone like Talangi? Is he a rookie?
He'd be a rookie.
he'll be a rookie.
Fuck. If he
I think
gets,
it's got to be
if
Strange,
he keeps
right?
that fullback spot, he's up there.
It's got to be Ethan Strange.
Strange, he's been very good.
Been very, very good.
Yeah, very good. Also, as Mick said, Armstrong.
Armstrong. If
Very
he keeps
impressive.
his form up,
He-
yeah.
Yeah, if he keeps it,
Jackie Bostock's played well.
yeah, he's actually.
Oh, no, he's not a
Is
rookie.
he a rookie?
He played a few. How many games did he
I
play
don't know.
last year?
I don't know if he might be a rookie.
No, I
still.
think he's a
Maybe he
rookie
hasn't
still.
played over 5
Yeah.
Maybe he is.
because he's been very good. He's very consistent winger.
Now
Yeah.
you've reminded me about Ethan Strange. He'd probably be my second choice. I'm leaning towards Galvin if he can get Tigers out of this mess.
There's a few good ones.
I'm going to go Strange.
I'll go Armstrong.
Okay.
Nice.
Next one at Matthew Berriton. Who are your Origin Smokies?
Well, we just
we
sort of
went through our team.
Discussed it. Yeah.
So,
So,
I guess
Team A.
Ramian. There's Team A.
Ramian, Suali'i.
Yes.
Yep.
I don't know if he's smoky.
mine is either Mitchell or Walker at this point, which is
Let's try
weird to
Mitchell.
say.
It's
Smoky.
funny, eh?
Yeah.
Trolls are smoky.
It's yeah. I mean, all right. I'll ask you this: if Bradman Best was not injured this weekend, would you be picking him in your centers?
Probably have Best
Over-
on the left centre and then Critter right centre.
Yep.
Yeah.
I think so too.
But yeah, that injury to Best has sort of opened that door for Ramian or Trell or
Yep.
Stags. But Stags is injured this week.
Stags is out this week.
They're all dropping like flies.
Oh mate,
But yeah, my smoky, Hazelton.
Yeah.
That's my smoky.
that's
my real
that's
smoky.
a wild. That's
Big
a
Hazel.
wild smoke.
The bold beast. He's going to
If
come
he
on
somehow
and score.
played himself into an Origin jersey, mate.
What else does he have to do? He's fucking scored every week.
He runs a hard line. Anyway,
No, he's very good. Next one at Joseph_Cariosi. Will the Sharks fade away just like the Bunnies did after round 11 last year?
to be honest, I don't think we'll ever see what South did ever again. That what South did was like unheard of.
Yeah. On top of the world and just like literally just capitulated.
Like first premiership favourites on every single booking app and did not make the 8. You will not see that shit again.
That is, that's
But
bizarre,
in terms
isn't
of the
it?
question, they do have Panthers this week. That's not going to be easy. Next week, without Nico, potentially, in their Origin players.
But are they going to plummet like South?
He said like South.
No, they won't plummet like South, but they may lose a few in the Origin period.
Yep.
They got Eels with Moses might be back. Eels could get him at home, Combank. Then they got Brizzy at Suncorp. That's not easy. Then they got Dolphins. Dolphins been good. And then they have the bye. And then, so maybe in the next 3 weeks, they might drop 1 or 2. But no, you're not plummeting like South.
No, that's impossible to plummet like South.
Yeah.
It was just wild times.
Yeah.
Next one at Yorkie_160. What was your favourite game of Magic Round 2024? Did you watch much, Age?
I love the first 4 games until South played, then that ruined my Magic Round. I'd probably say the favourite. I don't even know. They were all good. Most of them were all great games.
Maybe the
Can you pick a
Waz
favourite?
game.
That was good. The atmosphere was probably the best for the Waz game.
Waz game was very good.
Like, I kid you not, everyone who wasn't a Panthers fan was going for the Waz.
Yeah, 100%.
So everyone was just going off.
yeah.
What
I
was the
enjoyed that.
Friday second game? Manly Broncos.
That was good because the Brizzy fans showed up.
I think that one
obviously.
was pretty good. It was end-to-end, like
Yeah.
bit happening. I like
Yeah.
that
That
one.
was a good one. Yeah, kept us on our seats till the last minute.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'll go
definitely
that
not South.
Next one
Next
at
question.
Luke Taylor 469. Who was a bigger loss for Origin, Munster or Cleary?
Cleary.
Cleary for the fact that New South Wales genuinely needed him in the halves.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, I know Queensland need Munster, but
But I
at
think
least you have Cherry, you know
Munster's
what I mean?
that
Queensland fielded that team in what year was it? 2021 or 2020?
worst,
2020.
yeah,
The
worst,
worst
team ever.
ever.
Yeah.
And they still won. So
You know what's funny? If you look back on that team, it's actually not that bad. Like, it's bad, but it's
Have
not.
you got
but
it?
is it
that
the
bad.
worst ever?
It's not
Wasn't
the
Allen
worst.
fullback.
Bro, half the team doesn't
Edric
play
Lee,
in the
Branko
NRL.
Lee.
Like, it's not
Half the
the
team
worst.
doesn't play
no,
NRL
it was
these
pretty
days.
bad. But yeah, Cleary's a huge loss for us. We lose a lot of direction without Cleary.
Yeah.
It would have been good to see Cleary, Nico in the halves. That would have been scary as a
I
Queenslander.
think Munster's a big loss for Queensland because he's that big game player, right?
He is. But then you got Cherry, who's such a veteran. He'll do a great job.
And
And,
Fear
you got
the D
Dearden or Mam replacing
will
him.
come in.
Probably Dearden.
But you just got X Factor everywhere.
Yeah.
in that
You
Queensland
want to hear
side.
that Queensland team?
Yeah, go.
Okay, so how do I do this? Because they literally changed it every game.
Go. Was it the game 3?
I'll just go through briefly. The fullbacks they played were AJ Brimson, Holmes, and then Corey Allen.
No, go to that last game. It was
Go to
that
last game?
Yeah, that last
Corey
game.
Allen fullback.
Yeah.
Okay, that's
Hasn't
That's
doesn't play
crazy.
NRL.
on the
Yeah.
wings. You had Valentine Holmes and Edric Lee.
So Holmes good. Edric. Oh,
Yeah.
Edric Lee,
Yeah.
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 Centers Dane Gagai, Branko Lee.
Branko Lee.
Branko's pretty
Dane Gago's
wild.
still a gun.
Gag's a
Yeah.
gun.
Then 5'8" and halfback Munster and Cherry Evans. All right,
Yeah.
That was
That's
class.
that can do your fucking
That's
job.
good.
Then they had prop Christian Welch and Josh Papali'i. Like that's
Like,
pretty
all
good.
That's
right,
pretty
yeah.
good, yeah.
At the time,
But
it
I
was
will
good.
say in the second game,
Yeah.
or $10 if you can name the prop that started.
Oh,
In the second game.
In the second game, I didn't even know this guy played Origin.
I have no idea.
You will not get it.
Go, just tell us.
Dynamis Louis.
Dynamis.
Yeah.
Far out.
Okay.
yeah, okay, yeah.
So, and then Jake Friend at hooker, like
Yeah.
still good.
Friend-
The end
hooker,
of his
yeah.
career, yeah.
Then in this back row, Kurt Catewell and Felice Kafusi.
Fuck, Felice
alright.
Kafusi might get picked for Origin, actually.
Nah, he won't. Not with that haircut.
Okay, yeah.
And then Lock Tino for Suamalawi.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
Yeah. So it's not that bad.
And the
but it was-
bench, ready for the bench?
Go.
Jaden Sewer, Harry Grant, Lindsay Collins, Jairo.
Not that bad.
Not that bad.
Yeah. But
I
we
think
should have won.
at the time it was bad. Yeah, shouldn't have
Yeah.
won.
All right, next question at Luca.Desmond. Where does Hunt play for Queensland this year if he does?
If
If he's playing,
hooker
definitely.
number 9,
And he'll be number 9. Unless Slater wants to do a dodgy and put him at 6 and Cherry 7.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That might happen.
That could happen. But I think they're going to trust in Dearden or Mam.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think this one's for you, Age. Next question at Owen_K. Do you think big Tom Hazelton can make the Blues team?
I would have him in my team. I think he can, but I don't know if Madgy's going to trust him. But yeah, I'd love to see Big Hazo. He's in great form.
Yeah.
Scores for fun. So it's a yes from me.
Okay.
What do you boys think?
Well, obviously not. You saw what we've put in our teams.
But the question is, do you think he can make the Blues team?
Well, I think-
because that was your team.
That's true.
Do you think Madge?
I think
do
a
you
lot of players
Madge-
can make Origin
Do you think
teams,
Madge
but
is
will
looking
they?
at Hazo?
Probably not.
Not in my team.
Okay, but is Madge having a look? Come on, surely Madge has seen those tries.
Yeah, he's probably having a little sniff.
Madge's having a
We
sniff.
get the penalty, 40 out, kick the touch, sub Hazo on, just fucking send him over.
From the 40-metre line.
Mate, he can score from the... No, like kick the touch.
Oh, okay.
We're 20 out, tap and go, Hazo
20
over.
metres.
He'll score from 20.
Fucking
I'm actually going delirious. We need to wrap this up.
All right, that's it. That's it, boys.
I thought it was one question. No more questions?
Go, let's do the last one. Might as well.
Oh,
Go.
I missed it. Sorry. All right,
That's
next
a
one.
mouthful of a username.
At SDFUTRDFV. Would you ever consider going to a Manly game at 4 Points?
We've been
100%.
twice.
We love it. The hill's so good.
It's fucking good. Yeah.
We normally do a
Went
Manly pub
recently.
crawl and then
Yeah.
Go to
Start with
Manly.
the pub crawl, go to the game, and then go to Wharf Bar or
stay in
Stay.
hotel.
hotel staying after.
It's good fun.
One time we stayed in Manly.
Yeah, we stayed there. Not in a hotel staying. That would have been
No.
cast.
No.
Next time we'll just stay at Jim's.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Yeah, now that you're
that's all from me.
That is all from me, I think.
And yep, that is all for me as well.
Jesus.
So that was a cast episode because we are still on the Magic Round bender. Yeah, we'll see you guys next week.
See ya.
See you guys.
See ya.